Day 17. You know that moment right after you get rocked, wind knocked out, pride dented, mind racing. The next minute decides everything, not tomorrow, not after you process. 60 seconds. Do you lie there replaying the hit or do you get back in the huddle? Here's the principle. Champions aren't the ones who never get hit. They're the ones who return to the huddle fast, consistently, without drama. It's not about talent, it's not about hype. It's the speed you come back to your people, your plan, your next play. Isolation slows your recovery. The huddle accelerates it. Let me tell you why I believe this, not just as a metaphor, but because it saved me. In 2021, March, Scottsdale, we ran a live challenge on Zoom. Day 2 melted down, tech failures, wrong link blasted, chat turned sour, 41 refunds in a few hours, cart basically flat. I stared at my screen like it was a judge, heart pounding, stomach tight, the story in my head, you're the problem. Pull the plug, disappear for a week, and rebuild quietly. Monday, 7:30 a.m., we had our team huddle. I almost canceled it twice. Pride had said, you don't have answers. Shame whispered, they saw you get dropped. And fear said, if you show up, they'll call your number again. Which, let's be honest, was true. That was the decision point. Payroll was due Friday. Team morale was sagging. If I went dark, the message was clear. When it gets ugly, the leader hides. So I showed up, camera on, no polish. I said, I botched key calls. I'm back in the huddle. Coach me. What's the next play? Our operations lead, Lena, didn't coddle me. 3 p.m., you go live again, 30 minutes, not to sell, just to serve. Then we book consults. Your number's up. Everything in me wanted to negotiate. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someone else. No, listen, that's how you make a small hit. It's a small hit into a season-ending injury. You stall, you isolate. You tell yourself you're preparing. I took the rep at 3. We served hard. We booked 18 strategy calls in 48 hours, collected $64,700 in the next 2 weeks. More importantly, the team breathed again. Not because I was flawless, because I got back in the huddle before my head made a prison out of the replay. See, that's the shift. Your nervous system screams, hide. Your championship self whispers, huddle. The huddle is where perspective returns, where coaching cuts through the noise, where your identity gets separated from your last play. It doesn't erase the bruise. It reminds you why the bruise was worth it. Let me confront the 3 stories that keep you stuck on the turf. Shame. If I show up, they'll see I failed. They already saw. Showing up tells the truth louder. Pride. I should handle this alone. That's not strength, that's ego. Strong isn't solo. Strong is connected. Fear. If I rejoin, they'll call my number again and I'll get hit. Correct. And you'll get better. Hits are part of the job. Avoidance is what turns pain into quitting. I'm gonna say this with conviction. I guarantee if for the next 30 days you adopt a 60-second huddle rule, your bounce back time will be cut in half. You'll get out of your head and back into action so much faster, it will feel like cheating. And if you don't, I guarantee you'll still be replaying the same hit 3 months from now, same spiral, different day. So here's your assignment. The Huddle Up Lifeline. Right now, yes, right now, go back to your accountability contract partner from day 7. Send them this exact message. Executing day 17, you are my designated Huddle Up call. If I go dark or get hit hard, I'm giving you permission to call me out. Copy it word for word. Hit send within the next 10 minutes. Why so specific? Because when you're hurt, you won't pick up the phone unless you've pre-authorized someone to reach in. This is your tripwire. It converts your isolation impulse into a connection reflex. And when the hit comes, and it will, you won't have to think. You'll be back in the huddle by design. One more thing, don't romanticize the huddle. It's not a spa day, it's strategy, breath, eyes up. It's the place you hear the next play. And sometimes, often, you'll hope and pray your number gets called so you can run it back. Not to prove you're perfect, to prove you're faithful. There's a difference. So when the hit lands, breathe, roll to a knee, stand, get back in the huddle. Even if your chest is tight and your thoughts are loud, especially then, 5 words to tattoo on your mind. Not later, now. Back in. Remember, resilience isn't the absence of hits. It's the speed of your return to the huddle after them. This is Toby Potter. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have an amazing, wonderful day.